Today I'm going to show you how to make a small bead, often referred to as a baby bead. It's just a great way to demo the basics of lamp working. We're using an oxygen and propane fed torch. I'm using a stainless steel mandrel that's coated with a ceramic coating. We heat the ceramic coating so the glass will want to stick to it. Now without this coating, the glass would just seize onto the steel. This allows us to remove the bead. I'm going to use two different colors of glass today. Before I put the glass on, I need to flash it through the flame. If I didn't do this, the glass would go into a bit of a shock and shatter from being introduced to a heat so quickly. So I start near the tip of the flame where it's a little bit cooler, flash it in and out, give it a chance to warm up, then I slowly bring it back further towards me into the flame where it starts getting quite a bit hotter. As you can see, it's starting to glow quite orange on the end. That means it's getting to the nice molten state that I need it to be in for me to be able to work with it. I'm going to keep doing this until I kind of have a nice ball gathered at the end of the rod. See, it's getting there. When I feel I have enough glass to do a complete wraparound, I'll bring it out and I will attach it onto the mandrel, rolling the mandrel away from me. Just do a nice wraparound of glass. I'm going to use the flame to cut this glass to go away. If I didn't do that, the glass would just keep stretching out and I'd be stuck here with a rod and a glass and a bead. I bring it back into the flame to flatten it back out. As you can see, it gets a nice glowing orange again. You have to keep the mandrel moving at this point, because if I were to stand still with the glass in this kind of shape, it would just want to drop right off. To add a little bit of interest to this bead, I'm going to add a secondary color. Same treatment, I have to flash this glass through the flame, but now you have to do the little extra bit of keeping this current bead that's wrapped on the mandrel flashing in and out of the flame so that it doesn't crack from cooling off too quickly and me introducing a molten glass to it. So I've done a nice flash of that. You can see once again the tip is glowing orange. I'm bringing it down further and further to the hotter part of the flame. And I'm just going to let it sit here and get a nice glowing ball on the end for me to work with. Keep in mind that I'm occasionally flashing this little bead underneath as well. I'm going to bring it out and rolling the mandrel away from me. Just do a nice wrap of glass. Bring it in so you can see I get that string there just to cut that away. Now as you can see, these two colors, they're not sitting well together, so I need to put it back into the flame so that they'll melt into each other. It doesn't take long. There are tools that you can use to help this process along or use it in shaping. This is a graphite paddle, so what I can do is roll this bead on that paddle. You can use this to make squares, all sorts of shapes. I can also use it to make a nice edge on the bead. As you can see, the colors have melded together quite nicely. At this point, I'm going to bring it out of the flame a bit. You have to keep that mandrel moving because the glass will still drop off at this point. You can see that I've got a bit of it's a nice round bead on there. It's cooling off, and I will take it over the kiln now to put it into the annealed.